Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. I thought I'd just do a little bit of a calm drawing time with you, or we could call it a colouring in time. Some of you may recognise this drawing. This was actually from my artist collaboration series, and this was one of the proposed final drawings that I was going to be doing. So this is Sandy here, and these are her portraits on her wall, and I've got bits and pieces of her environment in the drawing. So this was a composition that I came up with, but I decided to table, and I did another drawing instead, which is actually this one. If you watch the series, then you would have seen this already. If you haven't watched it, then definitely go and check it out. This is the final piece that I created for Sandy, along with this one, which I actually really like. I really like this bit here. And so I actually thought today, why not go back to this piece that I had tabled. I thought I'd let the camera just roll, and I'd try not to edit it too much. But I thought actually it'd be nice maybe just to have this running in real time so you can see how long it takes me to do. It also means you can put me on in the background, go and get your art project that maybe you're working on, and let's do this together. I'll be your studio buddy today, and we can just draw together and create some work. So I'm going to be using these water-soluble crayons. They are actually from Lyra. Caran d'Ache also do a range of these water-soluble crayons, and they are actually the Neo Colour 2. So if you've got those, then you know this is the equivalent, probably the cheaper equivalent of the Caran d'Ache Neo Colour. So I'm going to be using my two references, so my two final pieces. I'm going to be using them for the colour palette, and I've got them in front of me so that I can keep an eye that I'm keeping myself loose, and I'm also taking reference from those two rather than from a photo. So let's get going. Just starting with the background. Of the portraits. I did this drawing with Inktense pencils, so I think this was the mustard colour. I found that actually Inktense pencils do also work quite well on black paper or card. Oh yeah, I should also let you know that this is quite thick. So I think it's about probably 300 GSM, so it's more like a black card that you would get to maybe mount stuff onto rather than a thin paper. It's what I had to hand, so it's what I'm using. I really love these faces on Sandy's wall. I thought it would be great to try and keep their quirkiness, or even overdo the quirkiness. It's funny how this looks kind of bluey, but I think I've got rid of the name of it. Oh no, I could probably find out. So I think this is a light grey. So I've got a dark grey as well. check that's the right yellow. Just trying to keep it loose, not tighten my marks too much. Get the other. Again, as I'm doing this, I'm thinking about light areas and dark areas. So that's why I've brought in that lemon, no, zinc yellow. It's kind of zinky. Orange. It's funny, these crayons really do make me think of childhood, which is nice. Take away the pressure of kind of creating something perfect. That's what happens when you try and hold them all at once. I'm trying to use a method that Sandy uses, which is once you've used them, stand them up so that you know which ones you've used. I think my method is just hold on to them all. Try not to drop them. Probably not the best. Okay. Get some orange on this dude's face. Get some pink. shoe. I think I said this on the video that at this point everything feels quite disjointed. Just still trying to lay down some of the colours in the right place, so I just feel a bit kind of, ooh, what's going on here? I've had some really lovely feedback though on the project that I did with Sandy. It was just really nice actually to be able to share the process with you. Often we just see the final piece, don't we, and don't see the struggle it's taken to get there. So it was actually really nice to, well, some parts were nice to share. Obviously the bits that were a bit more challenging, always awkward, a bit more awkward. Okay, I want to put yellow. I know some of you also said that you were going to try using some water-soluble crayons as well. Great to hear how you get on with them. They are an interesting medium. They're not a natural medium that I would have assumed that I would enjoy using, but I mean I like using them in my sketch work because they're really easy just to apply a bit of colour to large areas. But I just never thought about using them on black. This is Sandy's horse, a miniature horse. I think she's got lots of little sculptures in her house. Although recently she's just repainted her artist studio, so I think everything will have been moved around. At the time of filming this, I haven't seen her new studio tour yet, so it'll be exciting to see how it all looks. As you can tell, I find it's quite hard to talk and work at the same time, which is probably why I prefer sometimes voiceovers. But you know, maybe this will actually be still quite relaxing to listen to. You don't want me rabbiting on the whole time. Also, I quite like the sound of these crayons on the card. It's quite nice and relaxing. I love this little cup that Sandy has. It's like a little man cup with a face on it. It has her drawing materials in. Although in this picture it's empty. They all seem to have green on. Well, in my drawings they all have green on. Probably Sandy's they don't. My interpretation of it. Oh, actually red. Get red out. Use that. How are we looking? Coming together? Now it looks like Sandy's got lipstick on now as well. Right. Try and concentrate. Trying to be quite loose with her hair, because just to show it's a little bit more kind of wiry. Well, not wiry, just like it's got a mind of its own. I'm out of control. Okay. Red. I love that blue. It's kind of nice, isn't it? Bright blue. It'd be nice to have flecks of it in this wall. feel there should be some kind of things down here. Okay, I'm going to go back in now with the black. I think these look too defined. Smudge it out a bit. I don't want them competing with her face, which I thought they might do. Thanks guys for joining me today. Let me know what you've been working on in this time. It'd be great to hear what you've managed to do. If you enjoyed today's video, please do give it a thumbs up. Also let me know what parts of it did you enjoy. Was this video a good length of time? It'd be interesting to hear anyway your thoughts and whether it was something that you put on in the background as you drew yourself. I hope you guys are keeping well, and I'll see you again for another video very soon.